Right, so I've just come out of that. Not an early exit, I might add, because I didn't mind Thunderbolts at all. I really don't want to say this because when I first saw the trailer for it, I thought, shit, another Marvel, it's the same, they all follow the same ribbon, don't they? The planet literally splits in half. Nothing and nobody can save it. End of the world. Everybody, people are smudged out and like evaporate. In come a great big, a team of metal-suited superheroes, and they manage to save it. It's that kind of thing. It follows a suit. This one, running-wise, it wasn't bad at all. It starts, the story kicks off, the shit hits the fan, and then it sort of wraps itself up. Now, I have to say, so first of all, David Harbour, you are not funny at all. Said that a bit loud, but he's really annoying in this film. Nothing about his character adds any value, any quality. I didn't empathise with him at all. He was just stupid. There's a scene in the film where the characters bandy around one of the enemies, and they're all like, they're all kicking the shit out of the enemy. And then David's character, he swoops in and he suddenly jumps in and he's like, "Oh, I tear a pillow in half," or something, because he's just ripped the stuffing out of a pillow. No, not for me. Not just that, just irrelevant dialogue, but everything about David Harbour's character in this film is just pointless, and he's not funny at all. I mean, I'm not a comedy critic by any means. Not BAFTA, don't work for BAFTA, but Christ alive, he's more annoying than anything. I prefer it if someone else played him. Stick to Stranger Things, David. You're not hilarious, especially in this. Right, so Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I loved her. Perfect villain, even her style, her costume, her hair. She reminds me a lot of if Tina Fey and Marissa Tomei had a baby. She's like a hybrid of them two. She's one of those actresses. I don't mind her, but in this, she's the perfect vamp villain. She carries the film. Geraldine Viswanathan, who I recognised the name when I looked up the film anyway, but I recognised instantly she reminds me a lot of when cinemas first reopened in lockdown in 2020. It might not have even been 2020. Things were still tits up back then, weren't they? But yeah, Geraldine was in a film called The Broken Hearts. Is it the Broken Hearts Gallery? It's the first film I ever saw where I was strapped behind a mask and bollocking some guy for coming upstairs and sitting next to me, and it wasn't his seat, and I was like, "Oh, fuck off! You're gonna give me COVID." It was those days. It was very angry time. So yeah, Geraldine Viswanathan. She's the support aide to Julia Louis-Dreyfus' character, and they both work well as a double act. They're brilliant. So they carry it out. Florence Pugh is comedy gold, unlike Harbour, of course. But Florence Pugh's character, she's excellent. In the beginning, she delivers a lot of dialogue that had me laughing out loud. She's very, very funny, and from the opening, she's just sort of it's just one after the other. How she plays it out, the opening scene, what she says and how she drops it, just superb. I loved it. So yeah, Florence Pugh, big up to you. The scene at the one of the first scenes, or it is the first scene, is where the characters are all they're all trapped in this giant warehouse that's cut into the mountains. And now, in any other film, this would have bored the crap out of me because it goes on for a really long time. It's very lengthy, but it's quite well done. So how it's acted out and sort of executed, it didn't bore me. So I like that. I like that element a lot. That was good. In addition, the whole sequencing, the fight choreography, is just excellent. I've just realised I am bigging up Thunderbolts, which looks on paper like a complete waste of time and a load of shit. Quickly, find some negatives. bitch about it, bitch about it, bitch about it. Please don't say I like this film. Okay, so bad bits. David Harbour. Oh my lord! Right. Anyway, I'll come back to the bad bits because it can't all be positive. I'm surprising myself as I give this post-screen review. So Bucky, ironically, rhymes with Chucky. He reminds me of like Chucky grown up. You know, his just his face and his like floppy hair. He looks like if Chucky had like grown to 19 and grew a beard. It just looks like a Chucky doll. Bucky Chucky. He's not bad. He holds the fort pretty nicely with his performance. And again, Florence, no to David Harbour, and the others are all right. What I noticed though about this movie is it's definitely one for younger viewers. There was a young family in front of me. There were loads of kids up the back. There were 2 teenagers. There weren't like a hell of a lot of adults. It's definitely one for the younger Marvel fans and older. You know, so the visuals, moving on to that, are nothing short of amazing, I suppose. I mean, it's God, I didn't like this film. I'm just pointing out the positives. So but the visuals, where the arch nemesis, it's got to be a better name for an enemy, isn't it? Arch nemesis, the villain. No, because Julia Louis-Dreyfus is villain. The enemy, whatever. Excellent visuals with him, where he turns like sooty, almost. I'm not talking puppets here. I'm like, you know, like blackened. He shadows out, and you just see his eyes come through. There's brilliant effects there, excellent, in fact. So that was good, and the way he sort of rubs people out. I won't elaborate. You'll see what I mean when you watch it. It was just really excellently done. The New York scene where buildings are collapsing. You've got the classic fucking, like, there's a vehicle 550 yards down the road, but like some woman's just holding her purse like, oh my God, just move, just jump out the way like any other normal human would. But she doesn't, you know, she stands there cowering, waiting, relying on one of the new Avengers to swoop in and save her. It's that kind of thing. It's kind of tacky in parts during the New York tits up scene. And that kind of goes, not in slow-mo, but it's done in a way that's, it plays out quite, it plays out just slowly. And, you know, it's, perhaps it was like to focus on the CGI and the effects, I don't know. But yeah, that wasn't bad. So I think, if anything, the negatives of Thunderbolts, asterisk, would be, the dramatic bits in the middle slow the film down. So when you've got Florence Pugh's character experiencing the past again, and you've got like other characters who have got like they've got shit going on. You know, it really drops the level, but then it does pick up. It picks up. Oh God, why did I wanted to hate this film. I really did. I wasn't in the mood for this today. But yeah, Thunderbolts is worth a watch. I don't pretend to know a hell of a lot about the Avengers. Like I say, all Marvel films follow the same pattern. Same enemies, same heroes, same end of the world. All of a sudden, the world is saved. It's not for me. I can't stand it. It's just the same robotic shit recycled again and again. Even in this, what was it they did? Classic. Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character, she tasers. Okay, get that. So this completely invincible, godlike enemy, this new guy who's been created, she tasers him in this building, and he's laying on the floor, like, you know, paralyzed or whatever, and she's like, okay, yeah, he's down, man down, we got him, he's dead. Whatever. You know, when they radio through to another character and they're like, yeah, he's dead. Operation cleanup, go get the body. He's not dead, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. It's really like sort of gullible character bullshit. I don't buy into any of it. I don't subscribe to the idea of all these like naive characters who are like, you know, they've just tasered a god, and then they actually think that it's dead. It doesn't work. It doesn't scrub with me. No way. No. So yeah, there's those sorts of ridiculous bits. Again, like the New York, the woman cowering at the vehicle that is nowhere near her yet. Piss off. For fuck's sake. I haven't still got muffin in my beard, have I? Probably. God, it's a pain in the ash. Is that it? So yeah, some brilliant performances. How it plays out is it's not tedious. It's great. The visuals and CGI spot on, perfect. The new enemy, Florence Pugh, excellent dialogue and very very probably inadvertently hilarious. But no, David Harbour. Sorry, I keep mentioning it, but oh god, there's even a bit where they're sat around. And they're being assigned like a task, and he sits there and he's like, "You want to fight? Yeah!" or something, and everyone else is just silent around him. So how the characters reacted to him, that's how I reacted to him. He was just a fucking idiot. Yeah, I don't like him in this at all. And if there is a sequel, I'm praying he's not in it. Easter egg, sort of, right at the end, so the closing credits. Because before I just saw this film, I was thinking in my head, thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening, Galileo, you know, the famous Queen song. Right at the end, in the closing credits, there's snapshots, publicity stills from the front cover of newspapers about the new Avengers, you know, the new guys are in town. And there's one front cover of a magazine that's got like them, you know how Queen are poised for the music video for that song. They're like that basically. So you've got Florence at the top, David, Bucky, Chucky, and then the other lass. Yeah, they're all like that. So I think that was a nod to that. I don't know if anyone else got it in the audience, but I did. Right, that was a long enough reaction. Like I say, I didn't expect much, and I wasn't actually going to watch this. I was pleasantly surprised, but it isn't something that I'll buy on DVD. So yeah, there's some really enjoyable bits, and I love how it wraps up at the end. So it doesn't get knotted and get messy and there's shit everywhere. Sort of unfinished storylines and characters like being unable to round stuff up. It plays out. Shit hits the fan, and then it sort of comes ends basically. So oh, what have you done to me, Thunderbolts? Fucking hell. Anything else? I think that's it. Chucky, Bucky, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, brilliant. Geraldine Viswanathan, throwbacks of 2020, strapped behind a mask. David Harbour, you're not funny, brilliant CGI, plays out well. If you're a die-hard Marvel fan, yes, do definitely give it a go. Yeah.